I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Who I am for real. Yo, nigga cheated a trillion times. I hope you cheat back. He will be fine. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Black Podcast. I am your host, HB from KC. Man, y'all already know, like, this episode, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably gonna take up the whole episode. It's so much going on with this hypocritical ass lifestyle coach, Derek Jaxn, that today's topic is black cheating and black hypocrisy. All in one. I'm giving you both up front today because we really are just gonna cover Derek Jaxn. Like, I got some thoughts on this. I've watched a couple podcasts and it's a few things that people are just not saying. And I feel like when you come to the Black Podcast, that is the expectation that HB from KC, I'm just gonna say what needs to be said. So let's dive into it. So let's get it. Derek Jaxn, right? He's this famous, he famous now still, but for a different reason, bitch. He was this life coach and relationship coach. You probably seen his videos if you have a Facebook or an auntie who looking for a man. She's probably reposting his shit. No big deal. He slipped up and he cheated multiple times. You know what? Slipped up's not fair. He meant that shit. He cheated on his wife multiple times. And when I say multiple, I mean women are coming out of the woodwork. But we'll get to that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen a lot of opinions about whether or not they would stay if their spouse cheated. Now, for me, that's not my ministry. My husband has not cheated on me. I have not cheated on him. We got our shit we go through, but I can't judge whether or not a person would stay with their spouse or not based on like cheating. Now, multiple cheatings, yeah, I'm gonna have to go ghost, and I really do worry that this young lady specifically may be like in a cult or brainwashed or something. I'm gonna tell you why I feel that way, but that's genuinely how I feel. My opinion today is not gonna be whether or not, like, should you stay when someone cheats? That's just too subjective of a subject. You can't really say yes or no to that. Like, you can't. But what I will say no to, whether or not you cheat on me once or you cheat on me multiple times, he had this girl in a confessional video, basically where he lied, right? We thought he was telling the truth at first because that's all the information we had. But he lied. And the main way he lied was he was trying to force this idea in the video that his cheating was done, it was over with, nothing happened, it is what it is, blase. That's not true, Black Jaxn. That's not true. It's not over with and it's not done. So after he did that initial video, he goes a day later, and I'm not going to play the audio from every video. I'm going to play the audio from one because this is the one I need to like really dive into, and the one that really just troubles my spirit, baby. When he did this video, right? He does this video where it's like a reaction video. Well, it is a reaction video where he's reacting to the video of him and his wife doing the confessional. So the first video is the confessional where he's holding her hand all hard. And if you haven't seen the video, it's everywhere. If you don't have a Twitter by now and you're a fan of mine, please go make you a Twitter. You don't have to follow everybody. Just follow me at HB from KC. That's it. You need to get on Twitter because you can literally just search on Twitter. I'm tired of people hitting my inbox. I'm tired of people writing me saying, yo, how do you get this information? Twitter. Literally Twitter. So anyway, he does this reaction video, which is going all across social media like the day after. And in the reaction video, he says that he wanted to address the fact that his wife, he didn't want to address the fact. He did address the fact that people felt like his wife was being coerced or forced to do the video. If you've seen the video, trust me, it looks coerced and it looks forced. He had baby girl in her, she say it was a bonnet. I mean, we say it's a bonnet. She say it's a, what is it? A battle cap of righteousness? I don't know. It's in her video. she did a lot and she's brainwashed. But he's in his video, the reaction video, talking about how, you know, she looks coerced and she looks brainwashed. And he's like, his reaction to that was, no, I don't think she looks coerced and brainwashed, in so many words. He goes on to say that I feel like because it's so old and Derek Jaxn, which is him, of course, and his wife have went through it already, they're already over it. They're already past it. They're already, you know, moved on from it, right? They're good. So in this video, like, I noticed he was really passive aggressive and like really controlling. And it felt like when he said that, he was trying to convince us like that's not what it is. When that's what it is, he is manipulative and he's a narcissist. And I'm going to tell you some other things I noticed in this video. So one, she looks shook. She looks so depleted. Like if you go to her Instagram, shout out to Tasha K. If you don't follow Tasha K, her YouTube is Unwind with Tasha K. Everything I'm talking about, I didn't went and fact checked on this page, baby. Tasha K went and talked to the mistress, the first one that we knew about when this video came out. And then 2 more hit her up later. We gonna get into that though. We gonna get into that. I also noticed that when she did her own video about it, she said a lot of shit that sounded like brainwashing. And I'm saying that from experience because I grew up in the church. I grew up Kojic, Church of God in Christ. Hey, shabba ding dong with a Honda. Thank you, Jesus. Like I grew up in that environment. You know what I mean? That's why I can turn it on and turn it off at will. So I know the rhetoric. You know what I mean? And a part of like the unconditioning for a lot of women is breaking down that rhetoric and breaking through that rhetoric to realize you are more than what men have told you you are just because they use the Bible to tell you that. I'm going to say that again because I want somebody to catch that. You are more as a woman, as a person too, and as a black person than what you feel you are and what is expected of you just because men told you that based on the Bible. You're more than that. So some of the stuff that she was saying, oh, that's what she was saying. You see a bonnet, I see a helmet of salvation. You see a green shirt, I see a breastplate of righteousness. She also said that the things that were being said about her and her husband were lies from the pit of hell. She was also saying things like, you know, there's spiritual warfare going on. We walk in the flesh, you know, but we don't live or battle in the flesh. We live, you know, in the natural. Like she was just saying a lot of rhetoric, and I call it rhetoric not to say that it doesn't have value or truth, because I still hold some Christian values. I still consider myself to be a Christian, even though I'm not like the best one or the stereotypical one. I just feel like a lot of what she was saying, especially because it came out that she had went to go live with her parents because her and Derek, I think, had got into a physical altercation or something of that nature. Again, Unwind with Tasha K. That's where you need to be. Like, if you want all the details and all the scoop. I'm not going to go through every single long, exaggerated detail because this nigga is nasty and he has done a lot. So when I'm looking at her, it just was really heartbreaking because she was being slandered. Not even was, is being slandered on Twitter. I cannot sit next to you in your shit, in your fuckery, and look like a united front when you hurt me. I was watching, what is it? Here's the Thing with Kev on Stage and with that chick Angel Moore. And she said something really, really funny, but it was real. Like, I would be in the background yelling shit. Yeah, that's right. You fucked her and you broke my heart, nigga. Like, she made a valid point. I'm not sitting next to you when you going through something like that, and you did that to me, to the point where you got people speculating on her Instagram page about how she dresses. You got people speculating about whether she is good in bed or not, and you just, it's like he had no care. You know what I mean? That's kind of a commonality, a common theme I'm seeing with a lot of, unfortunately, I have to say, men. There is a massive lack of consideration. And my podcast, because King Bajan's not here or whatever anymore, it's not going to turn into a man bashing session, but I'm going to bash this one. I'm definitely going to bash this one. One of the main reasons I want to bash him is because he lied. He lied. He was not telling the truth to her or to everybody that he sent that video to. That's the part that pisses me off. You lying for free. You lying for no fucking reason. You don't owe us shit. You could have told your wife the full truth. You could have cut it off. You could have did whatever you wanted to do, but to maintain your image and to maintain your ego, my God, I feel God in here. To maintain your ego, you thought it was necessary to blatantly fucking lie. Blatantly lie. So let's get to what Tasha K did. Tasha K calls one of the mistresses and finds out that the mistress just saw Derek about a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking hoe. Like literally just saw this girl. I think she said the exact date was March 18th. His video came out like the 22nd, 23rd. Today's the 29th. Like, you still fucking. You still tapping that? Okay, all right. Let's listen to what she had to say. It's real quick. It's real short, 58 seconds. I took a clip from it because this blew my mind.
End of November, early December, I found out I was pregnant. I told him, off top, I don't want any children right now. I'm 32 and I don't want kids right now. And he went through like this emotional kind of thing as if he gave us, but I'm pretty sure now that I'm looking, it was just an act, and he was just like, I don't want you to, terminate the pregnancy. I finally found out about her around the time that I came up pregnant. Now, my understanding was, yes, they were married, but they had been separated for at least a year and a half, going on 2 years. It was hard for him to get in contact with her, so he just served her papers to suggest she was in a different city. The end of November, early December, I found out I was pregnant.
So that was last year, 2020. The second mistress came out saying that she was messing around with him like summer, fall, winter of 2019. So he's had back-to-back mistresses to the point where when one is done, he brings in another one. Let me see if there's another clip. Oh, yeah, there's a clip about how he be recording his videos outside her house. Let's listen to that.
I've never been to a penthouse or anything. He has always came to my home. If you look in all of his videos that he have uploaded, my front balcony is in the back of his video.
Does it have the white arches?
It's the white arches.
Shut the up. Those are recent.
That's my home. Yes, that's my home. Say probably I've never been to his house. I've never been to a penthouse or anything. He has always came.
So, yeah, that was very recent. Tasha K put all of that out. She has 3-4 different videos about this situation on her YouTube channel. Go check her out if you want the full scoop. I'm going to be honest with you. I personally took the time to listen to him because, of course, I'm a podcaster, trying to be an influencer. But, yeah, if you don't have the time, it's 3-4 hours worth of content because she's getting messages constantly from women. I was on her live. She had got an inbox from a woman on her live, wanting to talk to her about Derek Jaxn. Shit's gross. So I'm going to break down a few things for you that I found out from this last mistress. We're going to call her, I think they called her Nikki. So we'll call her Nikki. Come to find out, she is a surgeon. And Derek has been messing around with her. But she went to his penthouse, stayed, messed around, all that kind of stuff. Some of the stuff that he did that was so messed up to me that happened between him and this woman, Nikki. So one, he lied to her because she wears a very strong perfume scent. I can't remember the name, but she wears a very strong perfume scent. The perfume scent kept getting on his clothes to the point where I guess when he was going back home to his wife, she was smelling it. This nigga asks the girl, hey, what is the scent that you're wearing? I would love to buy it. And she's like, okay, I guess. He's like, yeah, my mother loves the scent. I want to buy it for her. You know what I mean? I just want to know to know, like, you know, what the scent is. And she's like, okay, whatever, or cool. Next thing you know, because Derek has never really talked about his mother with this young lady, they literally are just fucking, right? He goes and buys the scent. No, I'm sorry, he said he wanted to buy it for her. He goes and buys the scent for her because his mother complimented the scent and said that he should do something nice. I'm sorry, that's what it was. I gotta get my notes together. He wants to do something nice. Do you know this maniacal ass nigga goes and buys the scent for this young lady, gives her the gift receipt, and the gift receipt has 2 boxes on it? So the young lady's assumption is your wife been sniffing you, and in order to make sure that you consistently smell like what she smells like, you go and buy the scent for her and make her wear it so she don't question you about what the fuck you been doing. Nasty ass nigga. She also said that she thinks he's a sex addict. He came to her job. Again, she's a surgeon. He came to her job and sat outside of her job for 2.5 hours in his truck, waiting on her to get out of surgery. They get out of surgery and fucked in his truck. Now, I'm not saying these things to judge her, because, you know, like Young Nudie said, look what the money make a bitch do. But it could be look what the dick make a bitch do. She complimented his sex game, whatever. But it was baffling to me because, like, that really is sex addiction. You have kids and a wife at home, and you waiting 2.5 hours for some pussy? That makes no sense to me. She said that, you know, when she called him aggressive, she called him that because he had actually grabbed her arm, you know, days before Christmas of 2020, which makes me think, if he grabbing on you, baby girl, like, I don't like me Simone like that, but for real, I really did have like a baby girl moment, because if he's grabbing on the side chick like that, what is he doing to the wife? I mean, it's visible what he's doing to the wife. It's fucking horrible. But I can only imagine, like, the hell that she's in. And then, like I said, she went to home to Arkansas. That brainwashing, her parents are preachers. That brainwashing just continues. We don't know what her mother has went through with her father. Not trying to say or put that on anybody, but everything we see is not what it is. You know what I mean? And we have to take that into consideration. But what I do see is this young lady is brainwashed as fuck. And he was fucking on this young lady while his wife had went to Arkansas to regroup and recoup, because he was fucking around on her 2000 for the 99s and the 2000s. Like, that's really what it sounded like. So something else this young lady said. I'm just going to keep going down a laundry list of shit. I took notes while I was watching Tasha K, y'all, because y'all thought it was like small or little, but it really got deep with how fucked up, as Tasha K calls him, Mr. Derek Action Packin Jaxn, really fucking is. Do you know that he jacked off at this young lady's job? Again, she's a surgeon in Atlanta. She's a resident. He was jacking off in his truck at her job and sent her the video, like with her job in the background. This nigga is disgusting. Like, this nigga is absolutely fucking disgusting. One time he seen her without her lashes and without her, quote, hair and a style. Again, she's a resident surgeon, probably pulling 12 to 14-hour shifts. And do you know he had the nerve to tell her that she needed to get herself together and that he was not feeling her the way she looked? And once she got herself together, his words is what she said, that he would come back and then he would be willing to, quote, deal with her. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, she stated, and quote, if he's involved with you, he views you as his property. That's evident. That's evident. You showing up to my job, jacking off at my job, you're fucking nuts. Nuts. Lied to the girl and said that they were married. He and the Helmet of Righteousness young lady were, I think her name is Danae, were married for, you know, a period of time, and then they had separated, but she doesn't want a divorce because she's from a Christian home and they don't believe in divorce. I think, honestly, that is probably the most honest thing Derek probably has said this whole time. I actually 100% believe him when he says that her family does not believe in divorce. I also believe that he is preying upon that, because if he really wanted a divorce, most men genuinely can go and get the divorce. I've not seen her have as much leverage. It's just like it's court. So it's not about who can prove what, who guilty. It's really about who has the most leverage. From what I understand, that's his house, his cars. So if you really wanted it, you could go get it. But you play into her belief system and you use it against her to brainwash her even more than she already has been in this just ugly ass Christian upbringing that tells you that you must endure pain because the Lord says so. Fuck that. My God don't want me in pain 24/7, 365 over some nigga. He does not want me that way. He does, like, hear me clearly. He does not want me that way. That is not who God is. I don't believe God is a God of divorce or wants divorce or even approves of divorce. But I'm damn sure he's not a God of abuse. I am 100% sure he is not that. That's not my Jesus. Not my Jesus. No. So yeah, like, he told the side chick that his wife was living in Arkansas, you know what I mean? Because he had hit her, so he did admit that. So they came to get her. And he also told her, I don't like my business in the street. Quote, this is a direct quote, because I got this straight from Nicki Mouth on In Love with Tasha K. I don't like my business in the street like that. She knew better. So that's when I was done. Do y'all notice how he didn't deny that he had did it? Is it just, so you did hit her. You're more mad about the fact that it happened and she told than the fact that it happened. That is so scary for me. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's triggering. I've been in situations where people hurt you. You know what I mean? And you react horribly. You react horribly. Now, I will admit, I don't think she reacted horribly. I would have called my fucking parents too if a nigga put his hands on me. Have and will still. But I think for me, the utter, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? I wish y'all was here with me so y'all could tell me the word I'm looking for. Audacity. There we go. Thank you, Jesus. The utter audacity to sit there and gaslight. How can you hurt someone and completely mistreat and abuse them, and then they react to that mistreatment? I'm tongue-tied because I'm irritated, I'm triggered, and I'm pissed off. When they react to that treatment, you sit there and you still focus on you. I can't. Oh my God, you're not my dad. Like, I know that didn't fit, but that's, oh my God. Like, I feel like that little boy, like, how dare you? So she was in the wrong for doing what was best for her because you violated and you went and did the most initially. That be the part that be killing me. They be starting the shit. And when I say they, I mean other people. Because in this situation, she didn't really start anything. If I'm a frump, if you don't like me, if you don't want to fuck me no more, if I'm too much of a bitch for you, if you don't like, you know what I mean? You don't want to be here. Okay, cool. That's one thing. But how do you handle that? How are you handling that? Are you abusing me in the process? Are you cheating on me? Are you disrespecting me? But because his feelings are the priority, it's as if hers just don't exist. So the victim in the situation ends up being like the villain. That is so fucking insane to me. This girl is brainwashed. She deserves better. If y'all peep her Instagram, you will see 100% that her her IG posts and her pictures and stuff went from like cute outfits. And I know y'all seen the outfits on Twitter where she's looking like fucking Mayor Lori from Chicago, dressed like just a stud on a Sunday. I know y'all have seen it. That's not how that young lady dresses. I feel like like you can see it in her Instagram post. I'm not gonna put her IG out there because it's already enough abuse happening to this young lady. And I hope none of my words are coming across like I'm trying to be mean or belittle her. I don't have no issue with her. I just want her to seek help and to run from this nigga. I really do. My issue is with him because she has stripped this girl from everything, and men have a tendency to do that and not realize, like, you have broken me. You have broken me to nothing, to the point she is changing herself for the negative. Usually when you break a woman, you know, not usually, but in some cases when you break a woman, or even when you break a man, they try to level up and be better, and you know what I mean? You gonna miss me when I'm gone. She tried to transform herself into what she thought he needed to be, and or what he wanted her to be. Her Instagram posts went from cute outfits, and they were inspirational, you know, Abby's and everything, and like pictures and stuff. But her caption started saying stuff like, "Don't forget the wife of your youth," which is also a biblical scripture. But it's like, what? To the point Tasha K went to the girl Instagram and started piecing the shit together like, okay, she's taking pictures at Derek's events next to his, like, you know what I mean? They had a big, tall, like, what is it, a head or something? A banner, like the floor banners. She's standing next to the picture talking about love my husband, support my husband, at the same time that she was supposedly in Arkansas. So that's a big gray area that Tasha K pointed out too. Were you actually honest about your wife leaving and going to Arkansas for an extended period of time? Because this don't look like a wife. In these time periods where you were cheating, this don't look like a wife that don't love or support her husband. You know what I mean? Look, like I said, I just want baby girl to run. I just want baby girl to run. Run, baby girl. Oh, I feel for that girl. I want to be her friend. And not be her friend in a sense of I want to be in the mix or be in the tea. I'm trying to figure out, where are the people around you that are telling you this is not okay, this is toxic, you need to leave? Where are they? Like, where are your friends? And even from my perspective, I don't have a lot of friends, but I have enough that they're willing to tell me enough is enough. Even when I feel like I can take more, no, you have self-worth, you have dignity. So if this comes across your page, I'm a little itty bitty podcaster. I don't mean nothing to nobody right now. You know what I mean? I'm still building. But baby girl, please run. Please run. You deserve so much better. You deserve so much better. I think, you know, that's enough for the night. I'm going to leave it at that. That's just my 2 cents. Again, if you want to know the ins and outs, I would hella suggest going to Unwind with Tasha K on YouTube. That's where I got all of my information, as well as Twitter. If you feel the need to, like, you know, show me some love, you know, if you're watching via YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you know. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to do a commercial and it failed. If you are listening via Anchor or any other platform, please give this a thumbs up and please like the episode. I'm going to be back with another one. We got plenty more to talk about, but for this episode, that's a wrap, y'all. Derek Action Packin Jaxn, you a nasty nigga.